You've generated a brilliant idea. What we would suggest you do now is to look closely at the idea you have and test it. And you may want to do this on several of the ideas that you've actually come up with after a fairly long session of generating these ideas. So the first thing is, does the idea you have match your know-how? Right? If it doesn't match your know-how, can you hire the know-how? In other words, can you employ other people who may have the know-how that you don't have to obviously run it? Do resource needs of creating the idea outweigh the success potential? So, for example, the tremendous cost of putting a man on the moon required tremendous amount of resources, and the commercial benefits clearly out of that sort of type of program would be completely obscured by the massive investment that was needed to actually get the thing started. The next thing is the timing right. You can have the finest idea, but because of the current market conditions, the timing for your product may not be right. Timing is everything. It's having the right product in the right place at the right time. Another point to look at for your idea: does it have sustainable business potential? It doesn't matter whether it's a good idea and it works, but is this enough to sustain a business? Is the market going to be big enough for you? So these are very important things to look at. Now, unless you're very well resourced, you'll probably have to attract investors. So another point is that, is your idea attractive enough to get people to invest in it? Now, you've all seen the Dragon's Den, and you know how skeptical many of the dragons are about people's ideas. So do have a look at that program, even though it's an entertainment program, but that will give you some idea of the sort of criteria that real investors are actually looking at when they're looking at people's ideas. And then the next thing is that, very lastly, is your idea a genuine basis for a business, or is it just an idea on its own? If it's sort of like a one-off thing, it may never be a business. It may be a nice idea, it may be socially desirable, but not really the basis for a business. So you're looking for an idea that fits in to being a proper basis for a business. Thank you very much.